It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my person.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Monday, Makeup Monday, and I was thinking I would do today this look. You're probably thinking, what the heck? It's my go to the beach, go to the pool. So it's all of my sunscreen that I use, even the sunscreen lip and the mineral powder and everything that I use. So if you'd like to see this go to the pool, go to the beach look, then keep watching. Hey guys, it's me, and today I thought I would do my beach or pool makeup. It's not going to be a lot, but this is exactly what I do, and a lot of people ask me, so I thought I would love to have this video to direct them to. This morning I used, instead of the City Beauty, I've been trying this Rodial Sculpting Gel, Hydrate and Tone the Dragon's Blood. Okay, why do they call it a gel? Because it's really more like a, this is the way it comes out. And maybe it's like a gel lotion, but I love it. One of you told me that it was so good to use like on your neck and décolleté. It might have been the other one, or it might have been this one, I'm not sure, but you said it was great to layer like the body tanner over. Hey Janelle. And so I just wanted to show that to you because I've been loving it. Okay, so that is what I did this morning, and I might have to wait just a minute for that. No, I don't, because the next thing I'm putting on will be fine to layer over it. Okay, like I said, I either use this, which is the Suntegrity Impeccable Sunscreen Foundation with peptides and vitamin C and E, SPF 30, medium coverage, and the color I use is tan. So I either use this or the tinted moisturizer from Mercier, but this one lasts longer on my skin. But if you have really dry skin, you may still prefer that one. So I just used this one yesterday. So I do a full pump, and I'm giving my nails a break, so I just went ahead and painted them with my favorite China glaze, Rose Among Thorns. So let me do half my face, and that way you can see what this gives. And like I do everything, I run it down my neck, but especially this because I want to have that extra sunscreen on my neck. Okay, then I'm just going to do a little bit of a pump so I can show you like half and half. And you know me, I go right over my eyes, go under my eyes, all around my nose, and then down my neck. Okay, so there's the half that's done, there's the half that's not done. So you can see it is a solid medium coverage. It definitely, you know, hides like the imperfections that I have, because most of mine is like redness and like broken capillaries and stuff. So you could stop there, but I don't, because I want a little bit, I hate to say I want a little bit more coverage, but I want a little bit more coverage. And this next step seals this. Okay. So I've been using the heck out of this brush. Is the one that comes in my Rodial kit. You get the brush and all of this stuff. I think it's like a $290 some value for $95. Everyone that has gotten it has loved it. So I will put the link to that below. And I've got a discount, which is 15% off if you just wanted to try this. So I've been taking this brush, and I am going to use Laura Mercier Rich Vanilla and Classic Beige, because I stocked up on these. When I knew that they were discontinuing them, I stocked up. But if you don't have these, my next favorites are Jane Iredale and just Bare Minerals, just the original. Those are my two favorites if I had to suggest something. So you see how it's like kind of like in little balls or whatever. I take the brush and kind of break that up and work it in there, knock it off. And this color is just a little bit lighter, not as dark as the Classic Beige. So I'm going to use this to kind of I don't like do a lot of like buffing, because I'm using this to kind of set that sunscreen, you know, tinted moisturizer, and just to get some color. The next Classic Beige, I will feel more comfortable buffing in a little bit more because it won't be tacky. But I go over my eyelids, and then of course what's left, I go down my neck. Like that. And last night, we went to the pool yesterday, and we came home, and I needed to get straight in the shower. I had like sunscreen all over me. It was a hot, hot day. And so I got in the shower and I let my hair dry natural, because I knew today I'd probably go to the beach. So that's what it is. It's just dried natural. I did not even put, the only product I put in it was the Kerastase oil. I put nothing else in it and just let it dry natural and went to my parents' house. Okay, the next one is Classic Beige. I always like 2 shades of mineral powder, because, you know, I like one to kind of set my makeup with, and then I like this one to kind of start that sculpting. I'm going to put this one on my forehead here. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just taking this brush and kind of working it in. And up here I can just use the tip of this brush so I don't come down too far. And then right here where I want to contour, I can do that. And then I can use what's left down my neck. Okay, so you can see we've already, then I'll probably use what's left on my eyelids too. Okay, think of this. I know it might seem a lot to you to do for the beach, but it's bulletproof. I mean, when I get home, it will look just like this. There's something about combining the mineral powder, plus you're getting the SPF of the mineral powder. I'm not sure what it is. You're getting that and the base, which was SPF 30. Okay, I just kind of brought out here exactly what I wore yesterday. So this, look at that butter bronzer, it's been used. This is the regular deep bronzer, meaning it's not matte, it's just this one. So I'm gonna just dip this like that. Be careful around my hairline. Use the very end of this brush so that I don't get it crazy looking. Today I'm going to go to, I think I'm going to go to Topsail Beach. I probably won't know anybody, but sometimes that's very nice. But if I go to Wrightsville or the pool, you know, I'm always going to see people I know. So I don't know, I just feel like you feel better when you think you look a little bit better. I either use, when I go to the beach or the pool, seems like I either use this, the Milani Luminoso, or MAC Warm Soul. But this is what I used yesterday. Same brush. And I just put that on my cheeks. And you can see how it just, it doesn't scream blush, but it just gives you that warmth and a little bit of that glow. What are you doing, Chanel? You making biscuits? Huh? Look at Sassy. Sassy looks like Garfield back there. What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy girl, what's wrong? Can you guys see? Look at Chanel. Making biscuits in the shag rug. Bubba does that too. Guess that feels good. So sweet. I noticed Chanel was getting a little bit heavier again, and so I asked John, and he said yes, he was probably giving her too many treats. So I had to be tough love and tell him, I understand if he wants to give them treats, but maybe give her a treat, because I noticed they weren't eating their food like they were. So anyway, you know, she's on weight management. So let's see, let me go get a couple other things. Hold on. Okay, so for brows, I'm just going to put nothing on them. It isn't that big of a deal to me, but I usually do just at least brush them so that they're going in the right direction. And I don't like I said, I don't even put any clear on them or anything. It's not that big of a deal. I know that I'm gonna have on sunglasses, so that's all that I do to my eyes. And I don't do a single thing to my eyes. Okay, but now comes the lips. To me, that's pretty important because, I don't know, when you're on the beach and stuff, that's what shows. But I have learned not to burn my lips. My lips will burn so easily. So I do have like a Sun Bum little lip, you know, SPF in my beach bag, but I've been loving the Suntegrity lip glosses. I will say these, they're not sticky like at all, so that makes them not stay on as well. So what I've been doing is lining my lips with something that I know is going to stay on no matter what. So I've been using this, which is the L'Oreal Mastermind. Hopefully, like when I finish creating my new one, I will be able to use it. That the Nude Sandals is a little dark and brown for what I usually wear to the beach. So Mastermind, but the next one I create is going to be an everyday color. So we're going to put this on. Like that, and see how that's just kind of like nude. It just basically keeps my lips from looking blank. I usually like to let that kind of sit for a minute, and then what I do is I put on either, yesterday I used the All Natural Beauty Professor lip stain, and a lot of times what I'll do is put on something on the way to the beach or the pool, and then when I get there and it's worn off a little bit from me drinking my drink or something, then I will apply something like this over it, because I feel like this sticks to the residue of what I have my methods. So, but today I thought I would do something. I did that color yesterday, so I thought today I would do something a little bit more light or natural. So I thought about Spanish Pink or Bitch Perfect. A dry one. Like I wouldn't use Shining Peach. You want to have something that's going to kind of cling to your lips and, you know, have something for the sunscreen gloss to kind of grip onto. So let's just use Bitch Perfect. And I have to really see how many lip lines I have. I have to really work it in, all of those lines. It's not dry, but it's, you know what I mean. If you've ever tried her lipsticks, they're drier than a lot of them, but in a creamy, good way. And they do really, how do I say this? It really adheres to your lips. So we'll just do a time lapse here and pretend that I drank my Diet Coke and I'm on the way to the beach to have a good day, and a lot of it has come off. Then when I get there, I get my Suntegrity Sunscreen Lip Gloss SPF, and I just put this on. This color is Summer Fling. Like that. And that is it. So that's my summer, go to the beach, go to the pool makeup. Now you notice I did not set it, I didn't spray it, because I'm going to be in the humidity. A lot of times in the summer, even if it looks a little dry or a little cakey, when I am applying it, I know that my natural oils are going to come through, and I know as soon as I step out that front door, I'm going to be hit with humidity. Let me do the Weather Girl thing for you today. Let's see. My mom just sent me what she's eating for breakfast. It looks pretty. She said she feels so hungry. So she's eating, looks like an omelet with broccoli. That looks good. Sunny, 86 right now. It's 10:25 in the morning. I'm getting a late start. You guys, if you've been with me, you know the last week of school, I think the last week of my kids' school has always stressed me out way more than any last week of my school. I don't know what it is, but everything's going great. There's no big deal, but it's just, I don't know. So it's going to get up to 90 today, and oh, I wanted to see the humidity 45%. That's really not that high for here. It will be much more than that. It will be like 80% in the summer. So I'm gonna have a good day. So anyway, I don't use the setting spray, and I know that I'm gonna, oh, let me take my clip out. I know that I'm going to have my sunglasses on, so that is it. And I usually don't wear my hair up to the beach or to the pool, but I'd put it up when I get there. I have those clips that I showed you from Amazon. I actually have 2 of them. Brooke took one from me yesterday, but one of them I like to use to keep the towel on the back of my chair. So anyway, and I've got on that blue bathing suit. I'm not gonna bust out with my bathing suit right now, but follow me on Instagram because I will post a picture on there. And I did get these shorts from, I don't know if I've shown them to you. I got these from, where did I get these from? Either Abercrombie, I think they're Abercrombie. And they're the high waist mom shorts in the 5-inch. And I love them. I love the way they kind of bell out because that makes your legs look even better. And this t-shirt is this tank top is a hard one to wear. So I'm gonna wear it over bathing suits, but it is the medium. I think it's the Free People, like wide-eyed tank. And it's hard to wear a bra with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you find something that you like. If you have a mineral powder that you love, let us know down below. I know Wayne Goss did a video on a mineral powder that he loved, and several of you sent me that video, but I cannot find a way to get it here in the US. So that's something I probably need to check on again. And so have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday. See you then. Bye-bye. Guys, I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind. I'm using my phone. But I tell you, I've been going to the pool, and I do love the pool because it's clean and it's easy. You don't take a chair and all that stuff, but there is nothing like this. It is just, this is my heart at the beach. Such a beautiful day. And this is, I believe this is still Topsail Beach, North Topsail. I don't think we're in Surf City yet, but there's families here. I mean, it's more of an old school beach, which I love. Not as much going on. Wrightsville Beach has just gotten so busy. Trying not to make you dizzy or sick, but beautiful. And the water, it's cold, but it's doable. It's not freaky cold. I'm walking the water just a little bit. You can see how low tide it is. It's almost like, not really pools have formed, but just higher in some places than others. When I was little, we loved it like this. You went to the ocean on low tide, and then you went in and ate lunch, and then you went to the sound side at high tide. That was the routine. Look at these houses, like right on the beach, which really amazes me. I don't know how they can do that. I don't know how insurance would cover it, and then I don't know how you could build it without having insurance, but I'm sure there's a way, because we do have hurricanes here. Oh, the breeze is kind of cool. It is just heaven. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little bit of the beach today to go along with the makeup look. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.